Okay guys, back again. This should be the final installment in the Mavic Pro repair. This part arrived today and it's the replacement for this piece here that is snapped. As you can see, it's got a bracket on top here which should prevent this from snapping any further. So basically just sits in here like this, and as the arm folds up to a certain point, it can't go any further. This piece of plastic on top stops it. So that was snapped off, which allowed the arm to rotate up further than it should. So first up, we're just going to try and install this new one and get it soldered up. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, so before installing this, you need to bear in mind the position of this tab. That tab needs to line up with this screw hole in the arm. So it's got a square central shaft which fits into the square hole in the end of this. You can see that clearly. So it will fit in any orientation, but in order to actually fit the screw, you need to line up the bracket. Okay, so we're going to start off by fitting this part first, then we'll fit the arm. So I've already twisted this around to make sure the tab is facing out towards the back, so that when the arm is installed, I can get the screw nice and easily this way. So we'll fit this part first. I should just sit down into place and pop in. There's two tabs it needs to line up with. This one here at the side and here at the back corner, and it sits down on this little pillar like so. So the stubbiest of the four screws goes into this back corner. That holds them in place. Two screws then to go here and here. There are Phillips. Okay, so now that we have this hinge piece installed, we're going to install the arm. So just kind of start by getting the three wires, feeding them through the hole in the centre of the hinge. And then pull them out this side. Now I have this hole, the bracket for this, here in the front. I have it in this particular orientation so the screw fits in from this side. I've put it that way because it's easier to get the arm in, and then when I rotate it back the way it should be, I'll be able to get the screw in with the screwdriver. So it just literally just slides straight in like that. Then we're just going to rotate the arm around to get access to the screw. There's the screw here. And that's it, tight. That screw has an inner thread and an outer thread. The inner thread catches on to this little metal tab here. The outer thread threads into the arm itself. Just bear that in mind, so don't over tighten it or you'll strip the threads in this. Okay, so now the fun bit. Get the soldering iron back out and resolder these. So that's hot enough. I'm going to start, you're basically mirroring the wires on this side, so it's grey, white and black. We start off with grey. finally black. That's it. We need to now route the cables around the inside of the body. There's a clip here on this hinge. It goes at the back of that. Okay, if you have something reasonably blunt that you can poke it down without doing harm. But it's a mirror image of this side, so it goes underneath this little clip here and goes underneath this here at the side and into that little groove along there. And that should stop it from going anywhere. It was originally siliconed here, so just for the sake of it, I think we might just do that as well, just to have it right. So just a slight little bit on top of the wires just to keep them together, like so. And there's a tiny dab in this back corner, so again, and that'll keep them in place. Nice and simple. So it's just a matter of reinstalling the rest of the parts, and that's it, done. So start with the GPS module on the back, plug it in. Okay, so let's reinstall the screws in the body, which there are 6 on the top. Two at the back. Two at the front. Okay, so before we power up, we'll just remove the props. Make sure everything's working as it should be before bringing it outside. Power it on. Power on the controller. Okay, so ready to start. So all 4 start, all 4 stop. Lovely, perfect. That's it, guys. That's it all done. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If it was any use to you, let me know in the comments, and if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button.